How's it going, YouTube? This is TurnerJI, and today we have a What Did I Buy series video. I haven't done one of these for a little bit. I have no idea what number this is on the list. Let's just say 19. I don't know. You'll see it in the title. But, yeah. What did I buy? I haven't done one of these for a little bit. I have plenty of stuff that I bought. To the left of me here, I actually have two orders that came in that... I mean, I probably have like 10 to 15 orders that need videos done before I actually go through them and list them for sale. So I'm behind, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It means I got content to make, but I need to start making that content. So, but yeah, what did I buy? We have approximately 200. It's not even 200,000 yen anymore. I don't know what this is. It's approximately $1,500 because the yen is like, it was super strong for a little bit, and then it just took an absolute dive, and I think what, $1,500 probably would have been like 240,000 yen, something like that. So I mean, I don't know where these orders are anymore, so we're just gonna say approximately 1,500 USD for the cards that are here. Now, my goal always with this stuff when I buy it is to pay a price that I feel comfortable with, that I can sell it raw and potentially make a profit, and if not, break even. And if it's gradable, obviously, typically there is a larger profit. I don't like to use emotion, overspend. I don't like to make bigger purchases and try to get that, massive payout. That's just not really my style. I like to, I like variety. I like quantity and variety over one big, like, trophy card or prize card or et cetera, et cetera. So anyone that's not, that's new to the channel, that's about the 101 on this. Anyone that's not new, you probably know the drill already at this point. But yeah, we'll go through these. We'll go through like each of the cards, the quantity, and then maybe check out condition on some of this stuff. And yeah, sit back, relax, maybe you see some stuff you've never seen before, and yeah. Get the brightness up on here. Yeah, it might be a little too bright. Oh, well, that's off. On brightness. Yeah, I like that a little better. All right, so these videos, I mean, they can go anywhere from a half hour to an hour. I think I've gone to like an hour and a half before. We will see what happens here, and yeah. So first up, Mewtwo Gold Star. Good one to start off here. Only one copy of Mewtwo. Obviously, you don't get a chance to pick up a ton of these for what I consider a fair price. This one's far from mint. It looks like, yeah, a lot of whitening on the back. I mean, honestly, it's a clean copy for a binder copy. But not super mint. But honestly, this stuff I usually just typically send into grade no matter what. So this will not be showing up in the store until it's graded. Maybe it's a 6, something like that. Kind of looks like about what it is. It's got some decent whitening on it. Maybe a 7 if they're being generous. But probably not, because I'm thinking like a 6. But yeah, for me, this stuff's always just worth sending into grade. Beautiful card, though. Next up, we have Farina's Jirachi. It's like from one of the VS theme deck things. 1, 2, 3 copies of Jirachi. This is a beautiful card by Harada. Front copy's looking pretty nice. Back copy is not bad either. Not bad. But yeah, this is a really pretty card. I feel like Jirachi's kind of like an underrated legendary. Needs a little bit more, put some respect on the name, I like it because it's like a symbol of like good luck or whatever, and that stuff as well. I don't know. Might sound stupid, but we got Gardevoir, Holland Research Tower, 1, 2 copies of Gardevoir. Got the Delta species, metal Gardevoir typing. Had someone bring that to my attention when I asked the question forever ago, and believe it or not, I actually still remember it. Ooh, front doesn't look too bad on that one, but this back copy, I've seen these marks before, and I'm wondering if it's like some sort of water damage, because like the rest of the card looks clean, but it's just this like almost like swelled line around the outside. I see this occasionally, not very often, but occasionally. All right, we got Deoxys EX. I think this is defense form from Clash of the Blue Sky. 1 copy of Deoxys. Looks pretty clean. Nothing beats an old EX. Back not so much. Indent there. Whitening. But beautiful face. Will make a great binder copy for somebody. Got Metagross. This is from one of the theme deck thingies as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Metagross. This is like, it's kind of weird because it's like the same kind of thing as that Gardevoir, where it should be like this metal steel typing, which I guess it is. But it doesn't have the markup here, which I don't understand. I guess maybe they didn't have to. Maybe it was just the coloring. I don't know. But front copy looks not too bad. Back copy, probably about moderately played. Got Palkia level X. What, DP3? Is this Shining Darkness? I don't think this is Shining Darkness. I think this is the constructed deck version. Why they did the numbering so dumb in Diamond and Pearl era, I don't know, but I'm glad they stopped. We got 1, 2 copies of Palkia level X. Beautiful card. Love the level X's. Something I always pick up. Back copy looking clean. Yeah, level X is something I always pick up. I don't know. If they're like sub 1,000 yen, I'm buying it. I really don't care which one it is. It just seems stupid not to, in my personal opinion. We have Suicune here from Shining Darkness. 1 copy. Got the moon in the background. It's a pretty card. Front looks pretty good. Back looks pretty good. Little whitening here. We like that. All right, we got Keldeo from CP5. Yeah, CP5. What is that? Legendary Dreamshine collection. Nice sparkle foiling. Keldeo, I wouldn't say is an underrated legendary. I feel like there's some good Keldeo cards, but it just feels a little too animated and cartoonish for me. I don't know. I like Keldeo. I'm not like a super fan. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Keldeo. Beautiful foiling from XY era. Make sure you guys are checking condition on stuff like this from these eras, especially XY and Sun and Moon. A lot of people just assume everything from there is supposed to be in mint condition. It's just not the case. I mean, realistically, you should be checking anything before you send it to Integrate, but I think people just think that, oh my gosh, it's pack fresh, PSA 10, and it's just not how it works. All right, we got Glaceon from Dawn Dash. Absolutely beautiful card. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 copies of Glaceon from Dawn Dash. Honestly, I didn't even know there were that many there. I knew there was a good bunch, but... So, we have the Glaceons. We have them. We have them. We have them. We have them. It's not often that you get to pick up this kind of quantity of the older stuff, but the opportunity does arise on occasion, and I saw it, so I jumped on it with these. Beautiful card. I actually really do like this one. Fantastic Nishida artwork. I like the pose. I like the feel. I like the foiling. This is just an awesome card. It's a lot of Glaceon. So this is something I was just thinking about the other day. So if you look at the side of this side profile, you can easily see that we have some color deviation on the sides, meaning I would assume this is like almost like it soaked up something on the sides or touched something or whatever. How many PSA 10s are out there that have discoloration on the sides? Do you consider that still gem mint, even though it's... I mean, you can't really tell when they're separated, but when you put cards together and you look, you can easily see the color deviation here. So is that still gem mint? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, to me, obviously, I really don't care. I think another thing people don't understand about gem mint, it's not just... It sounds stupid to say. It's not just condition, but it's also eye appeal. And obviously, you can't see this. Most people probably like, oh my god, I never looked at the side profile of cards before. But realistically, like, what is that? Is that card still mint? And it's got something on the side there? I mean, you just, you don't know. I mean, this side looks even darker. So, I don't know, just something I thought about the other day when I, like, had a stack of cards together like this, and I just saw all the varying colors. Obviously, white is what you're looking for, but you're not getting that every single time. So, I don't know. But just a thought. Maybe a stupid thought, but something I thought about. Back copy. That was just something on the card. Back copy looks super clean. But, yeah, we got the Glaceons, though. This is an awesome card. These will be getting, well, so the big thing with grading right now is obviously there's a lot of stuff if you grade a 9. It's almost kind of like a waste of time. This is one of those that's pretty much borderline. You grade it a 9, it's probably going to sell for like $30 to like $40, somewhere around that range, maybe more. I haven't looked for a little while, but that's generally what probably this is going to sell for in a 9. So if you're not pretty sure it's going to grade a 10, it's much better just to throw it up in near mint condition, which it is, for $20 to $25, and it's probably going to sell like that. Maybe that person buys it, grades it, and it gets a PSA 10, but for me, it just feels more worth it. I'm already making money on the raw card. If someone is able to grade a 10 on some of this stuff, and gain a little value, I mean, that's perfectly fine with me. I'm getting some value at it. Somebody else is getting some value, but I'm not taking up a slot for something that would be better suited to be graded and wasting the capital as well on grading it. It's just kind of where we're at right now in the market. There for a while, you could just grade anything, sell anything. Things are tightening up a little bit now, and it's about optimizing. And for me, if I see a near mint copy of this, maybe it's just slightly off center or there's a little scratch somewhere or something. I mean, it's still near mint, but I don't want to take the chance. I'll take the little bit of cash I'm going to make off of it selling it raw and let somebody else, if they want to grade it. And if not, they're getting a beautiful copy to put in their binder. So, all right, we've talked enough about the Glaceons, but that's just a couple random thoughts there that kind of popped in my head looking at those. All right, we got Steelix, Mysterious Mountains. The dark, crazy looking, was it Hikaru Koiki artwork. Front of this one looks pretty decent. Back looks kind of clean. But another thing with the Glaceons now that I'm thinking about it, so obviously beginning of video we had the Mewtwo Gold Star. That's like the opposite. For the $15 is probably going to take to grade that and come back. It just feels better to have that evaluated, authenticated, and have an exact condition for somebody, because somebody's still going to be spending a couple $100s in that regardless of the condition. It just feels better having it graded, and it's just going to increase the liquidity of that, in my personal opinion. So for me, that is something I'm going to send in no matter what the condition for the most part. And then there's stuff in that, when it's in that range where something's like potentially a 9 and it's only $30 to $40, that's when I'm going to sell that raw in near mint condition. And then there's obviously some stuff where you could get away with maybe grading it, and if it's an 8, you're going to do all right. It's a vibe, it's a feel, it's a learning process. It's something you have to figure out yourself over time. That might all sound confusing to you, but maybe it should, but if you have any questions about my thought process on that, you're welcome to ask. But that's just the way I see things in the current market, and you have to adapt to the current market. So, all right, enough rambling. We got Cobalion full art. I say it all the time with these, but the texture on this stuff is absolutely fantastic. Black and white really did it right. This looks like a very clean copy, minus some whitening. Another thing with this, too, I always tell people when I'm doing these videos, what might look super clean to me looking through my phone, when it gets posted on a video, you're seeing it full screen, high resolution. It might not look super clean to you, so don't think that that's my My eyes are bad, and that's condition scanning. That's just simply, I'm giving you the impression I'm getting through the phone. So we have Dialga G level X, PT1 Galactic's Conquest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of Dialga. I really like this one. This is probably my favorite Dialga level X from this era. I guess there is one in Diamond and Pearl as well. Front copy looks pretty good. Back copy, obviously, we have some wear and tear. If it was from Diamond and Pearl, I would say the Shining Darkness one is definitely another favorite. We have Rayquaza, Holland Research Tower, 1 copy. This one looks pretty nice, pretty well centered. What we got in the back? Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. All right, we got Zapdos, ANA Airlines. Well, obviously that one isn't too great. You can see it right there because of the way that it is. We got 2 copies of Zapdos. Front, obviously not so great. Back copy looks very clean. We do have like the folder line indent there, though. You see that? Not bad, but you can definitely see it. That's the way that these came. They came in like a little pamphlet. All right, we got Jolteon, Holland Research Tower. 1, 2 copies of Jolteon. Front copy looks pretty good on that. I'm pretty happy with the way condition is looking on this stuff so far. I don't ever really get burned when I buy, but I mean, definitely there's sometimes where you're like going through stuff and you're like, well, I'm probably not going to grade most of this. And then there's other times where like, wow, there's definitely some grading potential here. A lot of stuff to sell near mint. And, you know, those are better days. We have Raikou, LP promo. What is this? The Legend Perfect set. I think promo. I think that's what this is from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Raikou. This is not the super expensive lottery promo from this era. I do have some of those in my store. I was fortunate enough to grab like 2 sets of those a long time ago. I think I sold a couple of them, but I still do have a few. But this one is very nice as well. Just not as rare. Front looks decent on that. Back, obviously, looking like we had some wear and tear going on. All right, we got the Ivy Pikachu. This is the non-glossy version. Front, these are just always going to show up. Like, it's so hard to find decent copies of these. They almost are non-existent. I mean, this is like 1996 original promos here. Yeah. These are both in not great shape, but again, not surprised. And this is something that people still buy for their collections just because it's so old. It's, you know, the original Ivy Pikachu. It's just something people buy no matter what. I mean, you don't really get to pick and choose with that card either. If you're finding a near mint copy of that for raw, you're finding a needle in a haystack is most likely. Those usually always go into grade. All right, we got Kabutops, Holland Phantoms, 1, 2, 3 copies of Kabutops. I like the electric Delta species typing on this one. Front looks all right. Back, probably about light play. Jolteon, Golden Sky, Silvery Ocean. 1, 2, 3 copies of Jolteon. I just condition checked a few of these today, and I think 1 or 2 of them were gradable. Front looks decent. Back's got something on there. It just came right off. Back doesn't look too bad, but if you see here, I don't know what this kind of an indent is. I don't know what exactly it's from, but it's definitely from something pressing on the back of the card flat, and then it creates this like kind of bevel, and the card a lot of times when you see those marks, the card's mint, and then it just has this mark, and you're like, well, card's pretty much near mint, but it's not worth grading because they're probably going to give it a 6. All right, we got Pichu, McDonald's promo from the PCGP era, 1 copy. Got the glossy finish on this one. Looks like we've got an indent in the center. And the back is Probably about excellent condition, but front has an indent, so it's probably something I'd list at light play unless that marks something I'm just seeing on camera. Oh, we got Pikachu Gold Star from the gift box. Same thing that the Mewtwo is from. Front, this one looks pretty clean, just like the Mewtwo, but then we get to the back, a little better than the Mewtwo. This one might be like 7-8 range, but still not like 9-10 worthy. But again, this will end up going in for grading. We got Honchkrow, level X. This is from Dawn Dash or Moonlit Pursuit. Either way, it's DP4. 1-2 copies of Honchkrow. Front copy looks pretty good. Back copy looks really good. All right. Rocket's Articuno EX. This is from the black deck kit. Or excuse me, silver deck kit. 1-2 copies. This is from the black deck kit, the Moltres. Ooh, nice swirl on that one. I think if I remember right, there might be a... I don't know why I just randomly thought about it, because I saw the swirl. I think there might be a base set Charizard in here. It's the one and only first one of those that I bought in a long time. Back copy is looking moderately to heavily played. All right, we got the Rockets Moltres, 2 copies of that. Again, black deck kit. Easiest way to tell when you get these rocket symbols when it's out of 20 that is not from Rocket Gang Strikes Back. If you have the white border with the black symbol, that's the silver deck kit. If you have the black symbol with the white letter, it is the black deck kit. But typically that really doesn't matter. That's only if you're doing submissions, and a lot of times that stuff just pops up. Front copy looked like it had some minor indents. And then we have some like shotgun peppered indents on the back of this one, which is just interesting because the front, no, I don't know. That's probably going to get listed as heavily played. I've seen those kind of marks before. I don't know what they're from, but they're interesting. It's almost like a cat was chewing on it or something, or maybe it was like kneading it like dough and then put like little holes in it. Either way, it is not in great condition. We got the Yveltal full art from XY1. I think this is the X collection. I don't know. They really didn't get too creative with the first 2 sets of this. But this is an absolutely beautiful card. It is a 5-band artwork, but it is fantastic. Front looks good, but the back, I could already feel it. It is not great. The texture on this, not as good as Black and White era, but still decent. All right, we got Umbreon from, what is this? BW8 is Thunderclap? Thunderclap? I feel like I should know what this is. I immediately wanted to say Dark Rush, but I know it's not that. There's a Dark Rush BWP promo of Umbreon. This is Thunderspark? Thunderclap? It's Thunder something, I believe. I could be completely wrong, but I think that's what it is. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart on that. Anyway, we got the blue border hollow on this one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 copies of Umbreon. Don't worry, we're not done. We got plenty to go here. I like this card. I like the blue border. These are tough to grade because of that blue border, especially not so much the hollows, definitely the non-hollow blue border stuff. But, yeah, I like it. It's a nice card. Front copy looks good. This copy looks decent, but we got a little edge wear up at the top there. Be interesting to see if anything's grade worthy in here. I would think maybe at least one of these is going to get sent in, but, yeah. Got the Umbreon from that set that I can't remember. BW8. Thunder. Is it Thunder? Thunder Knuckle. Hey, we got it. It's Thunder Knuckle. Guaranteed. I'd bet on that. Alright. Garchomp. XYP promo. This is like the Koro Hot Start something promo. Something along those lines. Got 1 copy of it. Looks decent. Not perfect, but decent. We have Landorus. This is a BWP promo. It comes from like a box set. I believe I actually have a sealed box set of this over there. This is one of the few full arts they did from BWP that were actually a promo instead of in like in a set. I'm trying to think. I don't think there were more than like, I know there's the Reshiram and Zekrom. There's this. And those honestly might be the only 3 full arts that are promos from that era. They should have done more. They should have done more. This is a cool looking card. Front looks decent, as a lot of these do, but the back has some definite whitening. Ooh, I absolutely love this one too. All right, so we got the Victini here from BW2. I cannot remember what set this is, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 copies of Victini full art. The red on this thing is absolutely insane. I love the red on this artwork. Like normally, like I hate like these all single color backgrounds, but just the color of Victini, the stance that they have it in, and then just the red, and then the texture on the red, the texture, individual texture on the headpiece. I don't know. This card is just sick to me. Front copy looks pretty decent. Back copy not so not so much. But yeah, this is such a great looking card. This is definitely one that if I got a 10 back, it would be tempting to throw in the collection. I just love the deep red color on that thing. All right, we got Charizard EX. This is from a like Mega Charizard EX box set or something like that. Collection pack, something. It's Charizard, just know that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Charizard EX. Front looks decent. Back looks pretty minty. All right, we talked about the Legend Perfect set earlier with the Raikou. This is the Entei from the Legend Perfect set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 copies of Entei. I haven't talked this much to myself in a while, so I feel like my throat's drying out here. I had to take a little bit of a water break, something like that. But yeah, it's a pretty beautiful card as well. Front looks decent. What is that? You can see like a little wave there. It almost looks like a little mild crease. It's a shame too, because other than whatever that mark is there, this looks like a pretty clean copy. It's a great looking card. Who did this? Yuri Yumamura. I wonder who did that. I actually pulled right to it. Who did the Raikou? Noriko Hada. That's 2 artists I've never heard of before. I wonder if they got like some special artists to do those for some reason, because I definitely don't recognize either of those. All right, we got Charizard EX from EX Battle Boost. 1, 2, 3 copies of Charizard. Front looks pretty decent. Back looks pretty decent. We like it. Reshiram from CP2. What is this? This isn't Legendary Dreamshine Collection. This is what? What is CP2? Got Legendary Dreamshine Collection. And then what is this? This is... yeah. CP2. Got Black Kyurem in here. White Kyurem. It's just Shiny Collection? No, Shiny Collection is SC. That's from Black and White era. What is this? Legendary Dreamshine Collection with CP5. CP2, what are you? Oh, it's going to bother me. I don't know. It's going to bother me. I don't know. I was going to say I don't have one from that set here because I have a couple of random graded cards. I don't know. It's going to bother me. It's from a set. It's from one of those shiny, cool sets. We got 1, 2, 3 copies of Reshiram. I do like this artwork by Arita. I like the laser light show we got going on here. Front looks pretty decent. Back looks clean, except for that. And then we got a little pinhole, unfortunately. Moltres, PT3. PT3 is Beat of the Frontier, I believe. 1, 2 copies. Well, front was looking clean. Then we got like a scratch / indent there. Back copy, we have a corner neck, but otherwise clean. Flareon EX, Holland Research Tower Fire, quarter deck. Little raised edge down at the bottom here. Front looks pretty clean. Back, man, it's probably like, it's good, it's decent. It's probably like something I'd call excellent condition, maybe near mint if I look it over, when I look it over thoroughly, but most likely excellent. Leafeon, this is from the Regigigas deck, 1 copy. Nice foiling on this one, nice swirl. Front looks decent, back looks about excellent condition. Snorlax, Dragon Frontiers, we got the typical super off center. We also got some corner dings. And yeah, this is probably like moderately played, potentially heavily played. Leafeon from the, what is this? It's like Metagross for Shaman or Metagross for something deck. I don't know. It's like Heart Gold, Soul Silver era, I believe. But I don't know. It's kind of a cool card. Front looks pretty decent on that one. Back looks super clean. And then you see that, and that's an absolute shame. That is a mint card other than that line. And that line keeps it from being gradable. At least gradable on a 10. Got Beedrill from Mysterious Mountains. 1, 2, 3 copies of Beedrill. I always did like this card. I just like the bees flying around. The art itself isn't necessarily amazing, but I like the Beedrill, but it just kind of looks cool. And E-Series is awesome too. Front copy looks pretty decent. Back copy, well, not so much. All right, we have Leafeon from Dawn Dash, and I think this is going to get crazy like the Glaceon, if I remember right. Yep. So let me grab the rest of them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29... 2 there, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. I actually didn't think I bought that many, but yeah, for whatever reason, I had the opportunity to buy from a shop 53 copies of this and like, what was it, like 30 something of the Glaceon. So I don't know if somebody was like a collector of evolutions and was like hoarding them or what it was and like sold them off, but I saw they were available and I picked them up. But that's a lot of Leafeon. Same thing with the Glaceon, not quite as bad, but you can see the color deviation on the side. That is a lot. It's a lot, but these do sell. I mean, I've sold a ton of these already, so it's a great card. It's an evolution. It's Leafeon. They'll sell. It just takes time to go through this many. But yeah, beautiful card. I don't know. Honestly, I like the Glaceon better, but I do like this one. Honestly, like the pair together, and then you have the Glaceon level X and the Leafeon level X in the set. Just, I don't know. Really like it. Yeah, front copy looks pretty good. Back copy looks pretty good, except for whatever. I came right off. And then there's something there. What's that? Yeah, it looks like a little scratch. But yeah, that's awesome. I'll have to grab the Glaceons out of here, and I'll lay them all out at the end of this. Hold on, let's go find them, and we'll just do that at the end. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail. Typically, I just hold out and fan out like one stack, but I think that's the likelihood of me getting that quantity in one order in the future is probably pretty slim. All right. right, we still got a decent little stack here to go. And we have a nice one on the top here. We got one copy of Lugia EX from Golden Sky Silvery Ocean. Unfortunately, the condition is not so great, as I can see from the corners. Yeah, this is probably like a moderately played to heavily played. This is going to make a great binder copy for somebody because the face actually looks really good, but it is not worth grading. Fantastic Kusajima artwork. Here from Mirage Forest, we have the Aerodactyl Hollow. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. Looks pretty decent in the front and looks pretty clean on the back. This is a really nice hollow. Aerodactyl's a good Pokemon. Honestly, all the Gen 1 fossils are good. We have Latios. It's an LP promo. I can't remember where this is from. I know they come in like a cellophane pack together, this and the Latios, but I can't remember what exactly the whole release is. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of Latios. This is actually a really beautiful card. Wataru Kawahara. Is that somebody did... Now I gotta look again. Is that the person I just said earlier did the... Well, it's not the Raikou. And it's not the Entei. I don't know why that name sounded familiar all of a sudden. Just goes to show you I'm losing it. It is a really nice card, though. Front copy looks pretty clean. Back copy, well, we got an indent, scratch. Yeah, scratch and some whitening. So maybe one copy is gradable, hopefully. Here's CP2 again. Regigigas, 1 copy. What is this set? Dude, it's going to drive me absolutely insane. I'm trying to look here if I have a bunch of graded stuff next to me that needs listed because I'm a slacker. I'm trying to see if there's any XY stuff. It is 1:30 in the morning and there's a gang of motorcycle guys going past. And don't get me wrong, I ride motorcycle. I have 2 motorcycles. I've had 3 at one time before. But it's like, dude, what are you out doing right now? Like, you coming home from the bar? Like, what's up? Yeah, I don't have anything from XY here. I don't know. That's going to drive me nuts. Someone's going to comment it, but... Legendary Dreamshine. Is this Legendary Dreamshine? And the other one I messed up? I don't know. They're all, like, so close. Alright, we're not going to spend too much time on that. I already spent enough time complaining that I didn't know. Clean. Looks pretty clean. Rayquaza EX. Korokoro XYP promo. I like this one with the little Korokoro dragon in the background. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Why'd that feel like it's stuck together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Rayquaza. Oh, that one's not mint, is it? But you would never know. You'd be like, oh, it's mint. And I think that's what a lot of people do. They don't look at the card, and then they're like, oh, it's not mint. But then they send it to grade, and then it's PSA's fault. I'm not saying PSA is perfect. I'm just saying I think stuff like that happens too often. People are too quick to blame anyone but themselves. Accountability, folks. It's a hell of a thing. Makes you a better person. Trust me, I learned that a long time ago. And I'm still not perfect, but I blame myself for more than I blame others for, because most times it is my fault. We got Clefable. Expedition, 1, 2 copies. So we got a little... This one's faded. And you see that, or it's error, but judging by the condition, I'm thinking that's just faded. Or, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's faded. We'll sell it as a rare error like everyone else. CGC will label it that way. Oof. Sorry, cheap shot there. Alright, 2 copies of Clefable. Love this artwork. Love the background. It would have been killer if they would have like a Gengar or a Ghastly or something floating around the back here. 2 copies from Expedition, and both look like they are rough. Alright, we got Skytree Rayquaza here. I think that's what it is. Sky's Rayquaza. Yeah, that sounds a little better. 1 copy. Looks like front is meh. Back is pretty meh. Garchomp C-Level X from the Garchomp and Charizard VS deck. Well, right there, unfortunately. Otherwise clean. And the back honestly looks pretty clean too, so it's, again, unfortunate that that's there. Lugia, Shining Darkness. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. Little scratch on the foiling. That's something I feel like I see a lot less, definitely, on Japanese cards. Not that you don't see scratching on foiling, but it seems like English stuff was much more susceptible to that back in these eras. Front looks decent, and the back looks extra clean. We like it. All right, we got Arceus, movie commemoration promo. Love the foiling on these. This, like, digital, whatever you want to call it. Front looks super clean. Back looks pretty clean. Regigigas, level X, Stormfront, 2 copies. Oh my gosh, well, that got bit by a dog or something. Jeesh. It's like somebody was really angry at this card. If every card could tell its story. Jeesh. Back of this one looks really good, though. All right, here's the Latias that we had earlier. Same artist. Again, I don't remember exactly what the release is for this, but it is an LP promo. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Latias. Front looks pretty good. Back, unfortunately, looks about light play to moderately played. 1 copy of Rayquaza level X. Wow, this thing is peppered too. Yikes. Heavily played all day, maybe even damaged. Yeah, that's going to go. It's going to be a damaged one. If you're looking for one of these at a decent price for a binder, keep a lookout for when this gets listed, because this one's going to get listed as damaged. Still a nice card, though. I got to take a sip of a drink here. We need it. Got some Gator Light. It's basically like Pedialyte for rapid hydration. Normally I don't drink this unless I'm like recovering from a night of maybe excessive alcohol intake, which doesn't happen too often. But I felt like kind of dehydrated tonight, so I figured, yeah, we'll rapidly rehydrate, get some electrolytes in there. We got Salamence here from the... What deck is the... I think it's just a Salamence constructed deck, right? Yeah? Sure. 1, 2, 3 copies of Salamence. Love this artwork. Absolutely fantastic. Front looks decent. Back looks about excellent to light play. We got the Hungry Snorlax, the original CD promo. I feel like we've got a little bit of a bow to this one. Very minimal. A little bit of like scratch whitening in the front. We got indents and stuff too. This guy's seen better times. Probably moderately played, maybe even heavily. But beautiful card. Xerneas. This is from what? This is XYZ. So this is like a little quarter deck, theme deck, or something like that from XY. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of it. Texture on this goes insane. Love the foiling. Love the rainbow colors. Looks awesome. Front of these, it's usually, unless there's an indent, they always usually look mint, and then it's all dependent on the back, which this one looks decent. Looks good. Very least, probably near mint. Gardevoir level X, Dawn Dash, 1 copy. Front of that one looks pretty clean. What do we got in the back? Pretty clean too. Nice, nice. Mew, CP5. Yeah, this is Legendary Dreamshine collection, right? Right? Or is that the CP2? Is Dreamshine? What is this? Oh my god, dude, it's going to make me so mad. I'm going to look it up after I'm done here and just be like, wow, you're an idiot. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Mew. Front looks pretty decent. Back, not so much. Probably light play, moderately played. We have the Hoopa XYP ticket giveaway promo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 copies. If If you're familiar with the channel, when I do these videos, I've picked up a ton of these. I just feel like they're kind of undervalued maybe for what they are. I mean, it being kind of like a Festa full art. It's got Pikachu in it. It's got, you know, Mega Latios. We got Rayquaza in shiny form. We got Lugia. I don't know. I like this card. And I've sold a bunch of them too, but it just, they're usually find them pretty affordable, and it just seems like a good card to pick up. Front looks all right. Back, fortunately, we have a mark there. Otherwise, it would be super clean. All right, we got Jirachi. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Jirachi. Now, this is CP3. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to be right. I'm not even going to pretend to know what I'm talking about anymore. I guess it's just been a while since I looked at these that I can't remember what they are. But anyway, again, 4 copies of Jirachi. Fantastic, sparkly artwork by Kurosaki. Front looks decent. Back looks very decent. We got Mirage Forest, or not Mirage Forest, Mirage something. Man, dude, I'm getting old. I'm getting old these days. I can't remember what the heck half this stuff is. I guess that's what happens when I don't get the reps in and do these videos. Mirage? Well, it's like right there. Like, Mirage. It's like a theme deck. I don't know. It's a Mew. It's got the Mew symbol. It's something Mirage, I think. And it's a good-looking card by Saito. We got 1 copy of it. Absolutely beautiful artwork. So it looks pretty good in the front, back, a little something down here, but otherwise pretty clean. Gengar. This is from the Arceus Psychic Lightning deck. This is actually a really cool one you don't see too often. Nice arc by Arita. We're actually going to do a little zoom in this. Check out the background. See exactly what's going on. I mean, just the detail and the houses, the lightning, the vibe, him on the roof. This is just an app. Like, this is like legitimately, truly art. I absolutely love this. All right, front of this one looks pretty decent. Back looks very clean as well. Good. All right, almost done here. We have Deoxys EX full art from BW8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think this is from Thunder Knuckle. I can't remember what this one is. It seems to be the theme of the night, right? Can't remember anything. Gotta love it. Beautiful full art. Love the colors. This reminds me of a Rocket Pop. That's the best way I can describe this. With the blues, the blue and the red of the Deoxys, the white kind of like lightning and everything from the plasma thing. Like, I don't know. This card just reminds me of a Rocket Pop. Beautiful face. Very clean. Back of this one, also very clean. A little bit of whitening, but very nice copy. Just a nice card in general. Mewtwo level X. Yeah, this is from the Mewtwo level X deck. There's 2 of them, and you just gotta look down at the symbol there. This looks pretty clean. The front and the back looks pretty clean. I think it's a little off center, but that's something that if it were graded 9, it'd still be worth sending in to me. What is this one? Hamachan. I think it's Hamachan Slow King to finish this off. We got the derpiest looking card in the whole stack. Just some wild artwork here from the maybe it's Hamada-chan or Hama-chan. I don't know, but it's something. It's definitely an interesting looking card. This is a promo from like an old back promo. Front of that one's looking really good. What about the back? Oh, looks like there's like one little mark there. This is such a tough card to grade. If that's gradable after I look under the light in the box, I'll be pumped. This one's really clean too. This one has a little, this isn't like a corner ding as much as this was probably peeled off of something. And when they peel, if you peel it too fast, it kind of like folds in the corners. So make sure if you ever peel a glossy promo or anything off of a thing or a tab, like whatever they came in, like the little inserts. Appendix is if I think is what they call them. Just make sure you do it slowly and you don't like bend too hard or too fast, because that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna end up, you can see it there, like cupping. It like cups the edge. The other one's, yeah, bottom. It's honestly kind of unavoidable. Yeah, this one isn't quite as clean, but it's still a nice copy of this. It's kind of unavoidable. You're probably going to get a little bit of it, but you can definitely exaggerate it if you just kind of like blop and rip it right off, which most people don't do, but who knows. But yeah, that about does it, guys, for the What Did I Buy series video. We're going to... I don't know why these don't want to fan out real nice on here, but that's life. Come on. Gotta make room for the Leafeon. Yeah. Oh, we gotta show the Glaceon. Yeah. A lot of that there. So it's kind of that is crazy. What? So like 30 something of the Glaceon and like 50 something of these. So almost 100. More like 90 something, 90 copies of 90 hollows from this era, which is just wild. But I'm not complaining. We're definitely going to end up probably grading some of these, and a lot of these will end up hitting the store as singles. So yeah, guys, first one of these I've done for a little while. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will try to get another one hammered out next week as well. And yeah, you probably, I think I said it in the Monday weekend sales recap, you probably should see a PSA submission this coming Wednesday. Yeah, I almost have it done. There's like, I think there's like 80 cards or something. I just need like 20 more. So the plan is I have probably about 200-ish cards over there to go through yet, condition scan, and then I'm going to try to go through all of what you see here as well. And then anything gradable, it'll be in that video coming up on Wednesday. And then keep an eye out in the store if you're someone that buys singles from me frequently. I would say this coming week, probably at least 500 cards, potentially closer to 1,000 cards should be getting listed up in the store. So keep an eye out for that if you're somebody that buys singles. And it's something I'm going to try to do like every other week, is just hammer out as much inventory into the store as possible, because God knows I have it. So as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't. But either way, I catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good day.